Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
The community issue I chose was cheating within video games. I chose it because it is something that affects me and it is something I feel passionate about, so I decided that I would be able to speak about it in a very honest and educated manner.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
The topic that me and my partner both agreed to do was the rise in price of college education. College education being something that I'm going to have to pay in a few years and something my classmates will have to pay in a few years. We decided that this is something that was pressing and something that they would care about. The call to action that we tried to push for them to go for was talking to congressmen and congresswomen as well as legislators to get things changed in order to help reduce the increase of price of college education.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
I think that if you were to ask them what my biggest strength was, it would be that I like to consult other people before I make any decisions involving the group. I very much believe that as a group project, it should not be just what I desire and it shouldn't be made in just my image, but it is a group project, so it should be something we're both happy about.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
The most challenging thing about working with my partner was the fact that our schedules didn't exactly align up. He was on vacation and I was busy with things over the break, so we didn't get very much work done then. But when we came back to college, we both buckled down and got our work done, and I'm very happy with the end project.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Com 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
I think the biggest takeaway I'm going to get from Com 110 is not really what I should do necessarily, but the things I shouldn't do. One day in specific, when we went up in front of the class and gave almost extreme versions of the mistakes that people make when they're speaking, that really stuck in my head, and I remember a lot of them, if not all of them, and that's something that I think about when I go up and speak. I know not to fidget with my hair, know not to play with my phone or anything like that. It's something that really stuck with me and I believe will stay with me for a good while now.
Alright, well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.